Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup with the Magic, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. We've got Muhammad. Jackson is out there with Wilkins. And there's Maverick. And it's Anderson in at the point guard. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Muhammad. Shot clock at 6. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Jackson. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Wilkins kicks to Muhammad. Anderson against Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Down low. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, early in this game, they'd made one good play after another.
Wilkins outside. Top of the key, Harrison. Bridges against Muhammad. Puts up a deep 3. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Here's Muhammad. Wilkins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard work.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. He doesn't hit that one. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Anderson finds Wilkins. There's Harrison. 11 points last game. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Inside, got a piece of it. One-on-one here. Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Now here's Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Hart with a screen on Anderson. From deep, Brunson connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Muhammad. Shoots over Bridges, and the basket by Muhammad.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Lopez kicks to Hart. Misses the three. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, that's part of the value of DiVincenzo. He can run offense and set up others.
Lopez outside. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Porter's checked in for Harrison. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Pippen's checked in. Pass to Porter. Over Lopez. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson outside. Hart the pass to Lopez. That three off the mark. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Muhammad. Back to Jackson. Here's Muhammad, defended by Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. A putback. It's good on the putback. Wilkins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Now, here's Hart. Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brunson's got 16.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Wilkins kicks to DiVincenzo. 3-pointers off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Brunson, no good. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And stolen by Hart. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
It's Porter outside. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wilkins against Hart. Lopez passes to Towns. Back to Lopez. Here's Hart. Oh, good on the 3.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Look, DiVincenzo relishes the chance to punish the defense. He likes to shake them up with the slam.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
1:21 left in the first. Bull kicks to Bridges. Pass to Lopez. Here's Pippen. Lopez sets a screen for Pippen. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Outside, Porter. Now here's Williams. Defended by Yabusele. Porter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bull dishes to Bridges. With his first shot attempt. Rebound by Williams. Gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Porter against Bridges. Now DiVincenzo. Last game he had 13. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. So it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. We've got Yabusele, Mikal Bridges out there with Pippen. Then it's Bol, and it's Lopez in at the small forward. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Lopez drives in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pippen against McConnell. Here's Porter. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Porter's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Anderson, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bol. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. It's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Harrison. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Lopez, a screen on Anderson. Bridges kicks to Lopez. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. DiVincenzo against Pippen. Pass to Anderson. Porter, a screen on Bridges. Fires from 18. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Knicks leading by 12. Now, Yabusele on the top of the key, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Porter, to the paint. And that one's good. Harrison. 10 points for Maverick.
Well, you expect Porter to take his own shot there, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Now, here's DiVincenzo.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others, and I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Bridges passes to Pippen. Lopez sets a screen for Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Harrison. It's over Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And, Coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. Well, what does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener,
Take a break.
the defender guarding the screener has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
First free throw is good. Christie, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pippen. Over Porter. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pippen with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yes, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Anderson kicks to Muhammad. Here's Harrison. He's got 11. Now Muhammad. Pass to Porter. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Lopez right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And that one misses. Jackson, he's checked in for Max Christie. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. Shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Harrison kicks to Anderson. Back to Harrison. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Bridges inside. Covered by Muhammad. No problem knocking that one down. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Anderson dishes to Muhammad. To the inside. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. To the middle. The kick out to Lopez. Another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Smith, he's checked in for Harrison. The Knicks also changing it up. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Bridges. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Porter shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
Free throw good, Porter.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
And Porter drops them both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Yabusele passes to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Towns wide open. Off target from the wing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Muhammad. Second shot opportunity. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Anunoby. Jackson misses. New York leading by 16. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now Towns. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Porter. Pass to Jackson. Brunson against Anderson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
To the left wing. Left side, Towns. Back to Brunson. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Anderson. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Porter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Here's Timmy. Here's Muhammad. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Brunson against Muhammad. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 18 points.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Anderson. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Shoots over Anunoby. A nice shot by Anderson. He has 6. The Knicks leading by 14. Towns a screen on Anderson. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Porter. Pass to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And makes the noise for your gas team.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele, and it's Bridges in for Pippen. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Towns finds Hart. On deep, Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
At the line for one, Harrison.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And here's Jackson after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. The shot by Harrison, no good. New York comes into this following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Wilkins kicks to Muhammad. Pass to Harrison. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Muhammad. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out New York. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Man, Cat can stretch that floor, punishing inside, but he can shoot from anywhere. He is a special talent.
Special is right. One of the smoothest big men you'll find. Great touch. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
An outstanding 53% for the game. Muhammad out there with Anderson. And there's Jackson. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Harrison in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Down low, here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Brunson against Anderson. Wilkins with the screen on Brunson. It'll go, and the New York Blues cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Wilkins.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Brunson against Anderson. Anunoby outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wilkins draws the double. Here's Muhammad. Sinks that one from the post. Muhammad's got 8.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Towns. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wilkins. Anderson against Brunson. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Hart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Good D by Wilkins.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Anunoby finds Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Jackson, and Anderson has it in the corner. Jackson with the screen. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Jackson against Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
It's his first trip to the line.
He finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
He's off on the first.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And he sinks the second. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Wilkins dishes to Jackson. Pass to Muhammad. Wilkins with a screen on Bridges. Clock at 4. And Wilkins gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
New York leading by 5. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In third, the Knicks.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Out to the wing. Brunson against Anderson. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Anderson passes to Muhammad. Back to Anderson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Muhammad against Bridges. Muhammad pass to Harrison. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Towns looking it over. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Jackson. Back to Anderson. They set the screen. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Over Anderson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Anderson passes to Wilkins. Top of the key, Harrison. Outside Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. And Anderson kicks to Muhammad. Shot clock at 3. They get it again. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Pass to Hart. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number 1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Anderson. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Brunson finds Towns. Hart outside. Back to Towns. Brunson outside. A three-pointer, no good. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Jackson. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lopez outside. Back to Brunson. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Wilkins. No good there. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Bridges against Muhammad. Over Bridges. Muhammad, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hart the pass to Towns. Back to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez sets a screen for Hart. Rebounded by Jackson.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
They set the pick. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Lopez, no luck. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
There's the drive. And the basket by Muhammad.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson against DiVincenzo. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for New York. Bol, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Jalen Brunson. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. McConnell passes to Porter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
You know, Coach, how would you describe Scottie Pippen Jr.?
I think Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players in the league. This guy is a very good starting level NBA point guard who can get to the paint, create shots for himself and others, and he's as good defensively guarding the ball as just about anybody in the league.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Christie kicks to McConnell. The kick out to Porter. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Porter's got 13 points.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
Pass to Bull. Now Lopez, defended by Christie. Yabusele setting a screen for Pippen. Christie with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. Harrison laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Pippen. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Lopez in at the 3 slot. Pass to Porter. Back to DiVincenzo. Right wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Got a piece of it. Pass to DiVincenzo. That one's good from the corner.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Wilson against Towns. Outside Pippen. 3-pointer. Here's Yabusele. Off target from 3-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Anderson against Anunoby. Left side Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. Lopez passes to Pippen, and there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul. That's checked in for Wilson.
Coming out of the floor for your home team, number 25, Jalen Smith.
Anunoby against Anderson. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pippen, the pass to Anunoby. Pippen against DiVincenzo. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Muhammad. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New York has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. That evens the score. And 12 points for the eraser.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Wilkins is checked in for Smith. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allie, thanks. Anunoby kicks to Pippen. Back to Anunoby. Lopez, a screen on Anderson. Hart outside. Shot clock at 5. Lopez sets a screen for Hart. New York missing again. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez against Muhammad. Over Lopez. Wilkins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Wilkins. And is Towns missing? Young just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. And the basket by Muhammad.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby outside. Back to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
DiVincenzo finds Porter. Here's Muhammad. Anderson outside, inside, and Wilkins slams it in.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Back to Lopez. High, arcing shot. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wilkins with a screen on Pippen. DiVincenzo kicks to Anderson. Here's Wilkins. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the wing on the left. Towns against Wilkins. Pippen a screen on Muhammad. Hart bangs home the trifecta.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Wilkins with a screen on Anunoby. It's Anderson with the drive. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Anunoby passes to Pippen. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Pippen, no luck.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
DiVincenzo against Pippen. Porter passes to Anderson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
A different look for New York. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Lopez. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Pippen. Pass to Towns. They swipe it. McConnell against Brunson. McConnell kicks to Harrison. Now Muhammad. On the wing, Jackson. Defended by Hart. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for the Mayor.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Wilkins. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Brunson. Can't hit from in close. Shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Stolen by Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's McConnell. And the 3 off target.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Towns outside. Five to shoot. Launches it. And it misses.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Wilkins in the post. Towns on him. Jackson outside. Cleaves it in off the window.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And good that time.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Anderson, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And New York with a change here, too. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Hart. And he banks the layup in.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anderson against Brunson. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Towns. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Anderson in the post. Brunson covering. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
That's off.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Brunson against Anderson. There's Harrison. Can't get it to go.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
He gets it to go.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Clearly a foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting from New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brunson. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Maverick.